Alright, this quick video, I'm just do like a proper grip on a pistol. You know, I'm sure there's thousands of videos out there teaching this, but you know, I'm just gonna teach my own way. Make sure that there's no bullets in here. You know, rack it back, make sure there's nothing in there. Okay, very important. Keep it in a safe direction. Alright, when you hold the gun, this is a Glock 26, so you know there's gonna be, you know, a dent, right? You know, like kind of like a indent right here, where your thumb is supposed to be. So this is for right-handed people, right? So there's gonna be an indent right here. You put your right thumb there. You get a grip onto the handle. Point the finger, you know, onto the side of the gun. Don't put it directly on the trigger, because the problem with putting it directly on the trigger is you could do like an accidental misfire, and you don't want to do that. You want to basically have the finger on the side of the frame and point, and then when you're ready to shoot, then just slowly go down and just shoot like that. Okay, so you want to hold the gun like this, just like this. Thumb right here, finger pointed this way. You want your gun to be below the slide, because basically when you shoot, it's gonna go back like this, and you know there's gonna be rounds that fly out of it, and you don't want your hands in the way of the slide moving back. So I don't want my finger up too high. You know, I want it on the frame right here. Okay, so then this can move freely back and forth as I'm shooting. All right. You can hold it with one hand, but it's gonna be harder to control because of the recoil. Because once you shoot, it's gonna move like this, right? So what people, you know, what a good thing to do is to use two hands, and we use the other hand. You want to push the other hand right here and hold it like that. Some people do that, but I don't recommend that, because you want counter pressure. You know, you want the gun to come forward and then this hand coming back, so then you're holding that gun stabilized. But if you just hold it here, it's almost like not even having the other hand to support. It's just gonna come up like this. But if you have it here, that, you know, you have better control of the gun, more power. So basically you're holding it like this. All right. Your other thumb, you know, this thumb is right here, is in the indentation. The other thumb is gonna go along the side of the frame of the gun like that. You're not gonna have the gun, you know, the thumb too high like that. You're gonna have it like right here. Once again, you don't want the thumb in the way of the slide, racking back and forth as you're shooting. So you want to have the thumb on the side like this, and you're holding it just like that when you hold it with two hands. Okay. I also like to practice holding it with my left hand as well, so I just get familiar with the feel of it on both sides. Okay. I like to practice with both hands to make sure I'm proficient with both. But this is the proper way to grip the gun. When you're ready to shoot, then you pull this, you know, you put this finger down, and then you can slowly pull the trigger. All right. Make sure once again that it's not loaded and it's pointed in a very safe direction. Once you got it pointed in a safe direction, then you can start learning to dry fire. So you just basically come right here when you're ready to shoot, just pull the trigger just like that. Okay, so very simple way to hold the gun. Got to get used to it. And then in another video I'll speak about aiming. But it's just a simple point, grabbing the gun, make sure that you're grabbing it properly, just like that, here, and then holding it like this when you have two hands on the gun. Alright, so that's my quick tutorial.